7. Today we are going to discuss chapter 5. GIMP Tools. Chapter 5 GIMP Tools. Learning Objectives. After the completion of this chapter, learner will be able to appreciate various tools available in GIMP. Use advanced tools of GIMP for editing image. Mainly, how do you edit an image using GIMP tools. Introduction. In the previous chapter, we learned about some of the tools of GIMP software. In this chapter, we are here activity. Now let us label the tools we are going to learn in this chapter. Paintbrush tool. First, this tool is used to apply brush stroke as if you are painting on the computer screen. Brush strokes. In the above lab activity, here you are using brush strokes. These brush strokes were applied or changed the foreground or the background color. You observe that brush strokes are applied in foreground color. How do you use paintbrush tool and various options available with this tool? The steps are: open an image or create a blank document. Select paintbrush tool from the toolbox. Select the required foreground color. We can set the following option. Mode A. Drop-down list provides a list of options that can be used to manipulate an image. Size. This option is used to set the size of the brush. Brush. This option is used to set the type of brush and shapes to paint. Opacity. This option is used to set the transparency level for the brush stroke. Transparent, through which light will pass. Apply jitter. This option is used to give a space between brush strokes. Now click and drag to draw the desired shape. You are seeing this shape. You are observing shape. Now next, second, shear tool. Using shear tool, we can shift one part of the image to one direction and the other part to the opposite direction. A horizontal shearing will shift the upper part to the right and the lower part to the left. The steps: open an image, select the image, select shear tool from the toolbox. A grid appears on the image and the shear dialog box appears here. You are observing. Click and drag the mouse and tilt the image. Finally, click on the shear button in the dialog box. Flip tool. Flipping an image means getting mirror image. We can flip the image horizontally or vertically. In GIMP, file tool is used to flip the image horizontally or vertically. Horizontal, vertically, perpendicular. Horizontal, perpendicular. This is vertically, and horizontally it means with ground. Here steps: open the image, select the flip tool, select tools, transform tools, flip, select horizontal or vertical from file type. From flip tool options, click on the image. Rotate tool. Rotation means the act or process of moving around a central point. We have already studied in science and Earth rotates on its axis that causes day and night. Similarly, we can rotate an image or part of an image in GIMP. You know about rotation. Open the image, select the rotate tool from the toolbox. A grid appears on the image. You can click and drag to rotate. Perspective tool. Have you ever observed while driving on a highway with trees on both the sides? The trees that are near to us are taller and that are far as appears smaller. Why is it so? This is called perspective. Perspective is the appearance of things relative to one another. No, the thing away from us looks smaller. This is called perspective. Perspective is that appearance or things relative to one another. Perspective tool is used to change the perspective of the image. The steps to use this tool: select the image, select perspective tool, click on the image, the perspective dialog box appears, press the enter. Now next, blur serpent tool. Blurring means image is unclear or hazy. A thing cannot be seen or hardly clear. Blurring is the most common way to both highlight and hide certain elements within a photo. Sharpening means making image or part of the image clearer or more distinct. Blur sharpen tool is used to blur or sharpen the image or part of the image. In the blur mode, this tool is used to make the image or part of the image hazy or unclear. In the sharpen mode, the tool increases the contrast where the brush is applied. Both blurring and sharpening can be done by repeatedly moving the brush over an area of the image. The steps: open, select the blur, sharpen. We can select from the following option: fade out, apply jitter. Hard edge, convolve type, blur, sharpen, right click and drag over the required portion of the image. A smudge tool. Next tool is a smudge. This tool uses the current brush to smudge colors of an image. The steps: open the image, select smudge tool. We can select from tool options. We can also select the brush from the tool options. Click and drag the mouse. Now next tool, that is dodge burn tool. The dodge or burn tool uses the current brush to lighten or darken the colors of an image. The steps: open the image, select dodge burn tool from the option, type dodge burn, exposure, range, shadows, midtones. Highlights. It restricts the effect to lightest pixels. Drag the mouse over the required portion of the image. Using this image you are observing using dodge tool. Now next thing, blend tool. Blending. This tool can be used to fill the selected area with gradient blend of the foreground and background colors. The steps to draw any shape or select an area of the image: select the foreground, select the blend tool, gradient, select from the available gradient style like FG to BG, RGB, etc. Here you are observing gradient. Some other samples are shown below. Here you are seeing also here. Blend FG to BG, RGB, shape conical. Now this is my humble suggestion once again to my humble viewer: subscribe my channel SK Singh Bikramganj so that you can get video which is uploaded by me. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.